Hi, good morning. This is your daily briefing. It is August 20th, 2020, and the president has taken control of the narrative. He is now basically, through the intense pressure that the QAnon community has put on, the president has finally been asked about QAnon, and in a form of well, don't you think you should be concerned about these people? And he just said, "Oh, these people like me, And what's wrong with pursuing pedophiles? What if they are? What if there is a satanic, cannibalistic pedophile cult that is running the world? What's wrong with stopping that?" And basically, he is now making the press defend pedophilia, and they're going to. It is the news cycle that is set now. It is painful to watch and interesting to watch, because now the press has been put in a position that they have to side with the pedophiles. They have no choice, because if President Trump is for it, no matter how lofty and wonderful and great it is, they have to be against it. And so now they have, through the last 3.5 years, they've exhausted their ammunition. And so now they just have to react to whatever we are putting out there and whatever the controlling puppet masters want to put out there. But no longer is any of the mainstream accusations valid. We just don't believe them anymore. It's just like that great committee meeting that did in Justin Trudeau this week, where he is once again being accused, and rightfully so, of doing something totally improper, shocking Canadians. And he was challenged in committee meeting, and he said, "Frankly, Prime Minister, we don't believe you." And that is the fundamental, when a vote of no confidence is just that. We just don't believe you anymore. We're tired of your political nonsense. We just don't believe you. And so the people in America, day by day, are giving a vote of no confidence in the media by just saying, "We just don't believe you anymore." So we're going to YouTube and finding QAnon members there. We're gathering in QAnon groups in Facebook, and following QAnon heavyweights in Twitter, and so, because this is actually that battle that they try to deny us, they are now, unfortunately, we're so legion that they have to take us seriously, and they have to delete us. They have to cancel us. But unfortunately, all they can do, and they feel so powerful, but they soon will feel so powerless. They'll understand how powerless they are in this. Every time they cancel us, they're not canceling us humans, they're canceling our accounts. And what's so cool about an account? I can recreate an account. I can reestablish an account, and everybody will soon gather around, because word spreads like wildfire on the internet. It's the internet. That's what it does. Information spreads really quickly. So within a week, all these QAnon groups that were blasted out, they're reestablishing themselves. They're like, "All right, we won't use the name Q. All right, fine. We won't use any of the tags that we use. We will create other tags. We'll use subterfuge. We'll win on the battlefield. We're not going to play by Marcus of Queensberry rules. Oh no, this is warfare. This is established protocol. Are you doing karate? No, Krav McGraw, man. Pow, 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 pow. I'm not running outside and causing you to chase me. I'm going to your center, to your core. I'm not going to break my hands by using my fists. No, I'm going to use some of the strongest things I have. These are things that you're not aware of. Mainstream media, pedophiles, all of that. Because you're soft, you're weak. And the only reason that you have power is because you have money. But money doesn't equal the basic humanity and strength of of a can-do person. You need people to help you. You can't even cut your meat anymore. You can't cut your human meat anymore. You have to have people do it for you. Whereas us in the Q, we've been soldiers, we are hunters, we are construction workers. We know how to do things. You know, we know how to run a trot line. Yep, Bocephus, a country boy will survive. You media elite, you mainstream media softies, you sick freaks of Hollywood, you can't survive on your own. We can, and we will, and we do. But when we gather in legion, we're like the lotus. We're going to consume you. And so there's been many indicators of what's to come. And one of the things that came out is basically the unsealing of the indictment of Kevin Kleinsmith, who pled guilty yesterday to just one single count. One single count. And it's, you know, it's strong, but it's not treason. He was part of a plot, but he wasn't the one causing the treason. You know, he wasn't the leader of the conspiracy to commit treason. He just had a single act, but he gave up. He sang like a bird, and so he's only going down for one count, and his sentencing is until December. So whatever he says has to hold up through all of the investigation until the judge finally accepts his plea. Gosh, why are they waiting so long? Because the judge knows what is coming, and he has to make sure that this person that's pleading stays in that plea and delivers on what he is saying to the Justice Department. And so after everybody finally gets accused, then sentencing happens. So all of this Obamagate will be done by the end of the year. So that's why Obama is making himself the victim right now. That's why he gave that speech. You know, that incredible unpresidential speech. Because he knows by the end of the year, he is going to be sentenced. So he has to position all of this like this is just a political hit job. Nope. You broke the law, sir. You're the one that did the damage. All right, this has gone long. There's a lot of information to get out there. Please join me at 1 o'clock Eastern on my live stream, where we round up a lot of this information and understand the battle we're under. One final thing. Please remember that Mark Zuckerberg's sister-in-law is a cannibal and finds human meat to be consumed at the Cannibal Club. Look at thecannibalclub.org. All right, guys. Think good thoughts, do good deeds, say good words. Here's a link to my subscription to subscribe to my channel, and here's a link to this morning's live stream that I did, and where I go into detail of a lot of what I just talked about. Sorry to go on so long. There's just a lot going on. Peace.